didn't know if anybody. Hey, Kelly, how are you doing, sugar? And Tammy, hey, hon, welcome, welcome, y'all. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I do appreciate it so much. I came on just a few minutes early. Uh, I just decided I had everything for a change. Well, no, I don't have everything ready because I couldn't find some stuff. But I was just sitting here, so I said to myself, just go on and go on, Karen. Good grief. Let me move this up a little bit. Hey, Dee. I hope you're doing well up in the mountains. VJ Ray, great. I looked around, I didn't see VJ on. There's Laura. What are you up to, Sugar Pie? Racine, hello. And Donna Marco, hello, sweetie. I'm hollering. I just caught myself. I'm just screaming. Let me get on this laptop down here so I can see everybody because I can't see everybody. Ola Joe, hey, hon. Welcome, welcome. Gumdrops, hey, I remember. My poor mind is a little bit feeble. Let's see who I have not said hey to. Lisa the Grammy, hey, sugar. Charity Whitman, hello. And Donna Mako and Laura and Dee and Flower Crochet Creations, aka Tammy Trafford. I had to say it all to see if I could. Yay! Well, thank you, Kelly. I love you, sweetheart. I've missed you so much, and I'm sorry I haven't been over to catch you when you've been on, but I'll get everything back in my head right. Hey, Chandler Rocks with Yarn. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Steve. Welcome. Becky, hello there, sugar. I'm making sure that I look a little washed out in here tonight. Maybe I look a little washed out every night, I think. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. I don't think it changed much. Anyway, being me, hello there, and Yarn Motivated Joyce Swenson and VJ, hey, sugar, welcome in. Thank y'all all so much for being here. I hope y'all are all doing well on this. I'm afraid it's going to get messy around here. Donna, are you getting any storms up your way? Donna Mako lives not far from me, a little bit north of me here in Georgia. There's Sandy. Hey, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming by and welcome in. Isla, Isela. My mind right now will not pronounce that. Isla, Isla. Am I putting too many, whatchamacallits in there? Welcome, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. My pronunciation's terrible at best. And tonight, I think my mind's about half stopped. So thank you, Kelly. If y'all would, I'd appreciate the thumbs up. I looked at my, I looked at my analytics tonight. It's gone to nothing, but you just passed through one. Well, it looks like it's going to start raining here, just could any minute. So, Mr. Knott and the boys are out working with some calves out here, and I'm afraid they're going to get run out of the pasture because there's a little rumble I heard a while ago that sounded like a thunderstorm coming. But hopefully it won't come and mess us up tonight, because that's what it usually does. So, hey, Joanne, darling, how are you doing, hon? Thank you for being here. And Tammy Cook, welcome, welcome. Meemaw Pauline, welcome. Thank you for coming by and being here. I appreciate all of y'all coming by and being here. Sunita, did I say hey to you? I've been looking at your name here on the chat, and I sat and thought, did I say hey to Sunita? Joyce Reynolds, I don't think I said hey to you. I'm letting this just go by and run my mouth. Laura's Block Ministries, hello and welcome, welcome. I'll let everybody just get by me. Maribel, hey hon, Maribel's hook. Thanks so much for coming. And Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Welcome. Well, thank you, Bridget. I'm not so sure about that. I just looked at that light down here, and I meant to put on something a little brighter. I had this, I think I wore gray last week, and gray and white sure don't do anything for my white hair. I look just whoosh. Now, let me see. Margaret G, hello, hello, and Pam L. If I've missed you, come back around and say hey to me. I'll let too many folks get by me right there. And I'm going to pop this chat out and put it on live chat where I can keep up with the chat right, hopefully. Now, I'll show y'all what I'm still working on. I'll get a little brighter with this. Colors. There. I should have more colors on. Yes, I should. Let me get my yarn. I'm attached to my yarn. I'm making this. All of these colors are out of the 100% drops saffron. They come in little 100, not 100% cotton, but 50. I'm pretty sure they're 50-gram balls, right? And they have 175 yards on them. And I got this at the Wool Warehouse. I think they've got the yarn group. They come from the UK, and the yarn group is A, and I'm not sure if that's it. It seems like a two-way is what I'm thinking it is. To me, it's a little thicker than a finger in weight. So, hey, Kristen, welcome. But I like working with this. This yarn is nice. I had always, back when I started on YouTube, I started hearing yes, I'd recommend cotton any day. Maybe if I was real cold, I wouldn't recommend total 100% cotton in what I was wearing, but cotton in anything. I was trying to read what all they don't give a lot of information other than the hook size it suggests is a 3.5, not a 3, a 2.5 and a 3. I'm using the 4.5. Yeah, my clover hook, I'm using 4.5. Let me show you, this is what I started last week. It's gonna be a cardigan. I started the sleeve over here. Get the yarn off of it. I started one sleeve. This is the front side, one side, and here's the other side. That's the front, and that's the back coming through. And then the back was my round granny square that I made. and then I made it into a square, and then I added a few just some plain solid, don't look solid now with it stretched as much as it, but I just did double crochets on each end where it made it a rectangle. Hey Jennifer, welcome. Well, thank you, Donna. And then I did 2 thinner rectangles. My description of not as wide rectangles then, because I made the square with the extra I added on each side. I did the pink and blue down on the bottom just like I did up here at the top, and it made it into a rectangle. So then I took all of my colors and went down doing just rows of different colors, and that's what both sides look just like that. I tried my best for once to get something that would match. I don't do that all the time, but I did this time. So, hey Tracy Carr, welcome in, and Barbara Rickle Baker from her little corner up Kentucky. But I sewed it together at the top, and on the sides I did it's kind of bunched up here right now, but it's gonna, I did a stitch of white down the back and down the front, and then I'm going to put a white border all the way around it. I don't know how much of a border I'm going to put. The sleeves are going to be white, and I'm going to make them just not all the way to the elbow, just a little above the elbow, and before I get down there I'm going to put some stripes of color on the bottom of them, but they're going to be white. So, hey Hook Crochet, welcome, and Kara, hey hon. You can see all of these were great. I'm so glad you can. I thought they were pretty, and I love my circle on the back. I don't think nobody will miss me in this. Oh, goodness. I was going to ask y'all, how many of y'all design your own things that you make, whether it be just blankets or whether it be clothes? How many of y'all do your own designs? Hey, Teresa Hart. Hello and welcome, hon. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Dina. Welcome. And Pat Dancer, welcome, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. But I was asking, how many of y'all do design your own clothes? You can't design anything, Laura. Oh my goodness, I thought you made some of your own stuff, huh? Oh, that Darth Vader blanket you did? Yes. I knew that you had made yourself some outfits, Bridget. Well, that's good, Steve. That's what I do. I do other patterns. I read patterns pretty well. I do better if it's a written pattern with diagrams. If it's a pattern that's just the diagrams, or what do you, graphs, or I guess diagrams, is that what I'm thinking when it's all the pictures of it? I work better that way, for whatever, however you call that. The visual of seeing the stitches helps me out a lot better than the written word, because you know, even though the pattern's written well, sometimes you can interpret something that the person is saying a little bit different than actually what they mean in the pattern, and then it has a big difference in how that pattern may turn out. But I love it, the people that, you know, do write patterns for us and design things. And oh my goodness, y'all, I have been on TikTok. I have watched TikTok on and off, you know, ever since they've been out, I guess, just looking at stuff and not really just going and watching things. Well, I started noticing that there were a lot of crochet people on TikTok, people that do crochet. Hey, Christina, welcome. Oh, but hey, Patricia Swift. How are you, sweetie? I was shocked here. I read that name and I said, wait a minute. That's our Mama Swift there. She shocked me coming in as Patricia. Just totally. Hey, Marianne, the crotchety clogger. Laura told me she can't design anything bigger than just a square. She made a triangle out of us. What was it she designed that time, blindfolded, trying to make a granny square with Mama Swift? That turned out to be. Steve, you prefer diagram? I like to have a diagram with something, either pictures of stitch, you know, certain things, the way they are putting something together, or a diagram. There's Mama Swift. Yes, hon, you shocked me. I just read your name and T totally was like, that's not right. But either way you want to come in here is fine. Are you with that beautiful little queen? If you are, tell that baby her Auntie Karen said hello. And if you're not, when you go over there this week, kiss that baby and tell her Auntie Karen said hello in hugs. And Mary Ann, I hope you're doing well today. But, yeah, I'm just the type person that needs a little extra. Oh, you're camping all week? Or most of the week? Fantastic. And you have a way to come be in the chat, too. Fantastic. But I was going to just, I know that a lot of people think, oh, I couldn't dare make anything of my own. I can't design anything. It's really, like I said, I put together, this is 3 rectangles. One bigger one for the back. If you're doing like something clothes-wise, you measure yourself and see if you're doing it for yourself. And then make 2. Hey, Jackie Woods, what are you doing, sugar? Everybody's running in here. Diane, pronounced just like Diane. Am I right? D-I-A-N. I'm so proud that you caught me live. I have been missing you. There's Creations by Jax. Y'all are just trying to mess with my head today. That's exactly what y'all are doing, coming in here on different accounts and me. I'm reading names. Y'all know I can't do well keeping up with people as it is. But But yes, anytime you want to make yourself a cardigan, all you have to do is put you some triangles together. And then if you can go sew up your sides as you would do reading somebody else's pattern, sew up the top. Hey, Claptrap, welcome. And Judy, welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. And Mobs, MOBS, Yonery, and Cooking, welcome. It's in the bag crochet with Darla. Hi. Now, Darla, is that something new or which Darla? Yes, Teresa is here. Teresa Hart is in the house. But then you just sew up the top. I went and left, I didn't sew this. You can make, when you're making a top, it depends. I made the front panels a little longer than half, so I sewed it where it can have kind of a collar like flap to flap over, because if you close both of them, they overlap each other. So I had them not sewn. I had a bigger opening, and then when I put them on, when I tried it on, it was kind of gonna hang off my shoulders a little bit. Well, good, darling. Now you're my 100th subscriber. I'll never forget. Darla was my 100th subscriber and won my first giveaway. Hey, Michelle, Nana Michelle Crochets. Well, good. I won't forget. It's in the bag crochet. It's in the bag crochet. I had to make sure I read it right. That's good. Fantastic. But this is my cardigan, and it's going. I had it on. I tried it on back in my bedroom. I was walking up the hall, and my oldest son came in the door. Was coming through the kitchen. He kind of stopped and went, "Wow, Mama." I said, "Well, I can tell by your reaction that you think I'm a little bright." He's like, oh, no, it's fine. I said, forget it. Y'all, I quit paying attention to y'all a long time ago. But yes, I'll put the sleeves on this. This side doesn't have the beginning. My sleeves over here. And put the edging that I'm going to put on it all, and it'll be finished hopefully in a day or so. Depends on how much I'm going to crochet. But I enjoy making things. You know, you can do that anyway if you... Hey, Diana, welcome. That's fine. Nobody's ever late. We're talking about designing designs. You know, if you want to add different stitches, I just, on the back, of course, it's the granny, but the front, I just did it solid with the stripes, because a lot of times I feel like, personally, for me, that if there's a lot of color or changing of color and stuff like that, the stitching just kind of gets lost in it. So when there's a lot of color, I just like for things to be, you know, plain, single, double, well, single. I wouldn't want to crochet anything too big that was all single crochet. But, you know, just plain stitches. You can do all kind of stitches that you want when making anything. But who else did I see? Brenda, hey hon, Brenda the newbie crocheter, welcome. And there's Miguel, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're talking about designing things if y'all are just getting here. But I thought that I would just mention that if you get the basic steps of what you're making, like if you're going to make a triangle shawl, if you watch somebody's basic things of like how you increase, which on a triangle shawl it's easy to increase, just, you know, it increases at the point and at the end. So as long as you get those right, you can put any kind of stitches in between there and design your own shawl. And a half circle shawl, if you get, it can be a little tricky, but if you get your increases right, then, you know, you don't have to end up doing a bunch of math. If you get things like that where you're going to have to increase, just get the recipe down right, I guess. And then you can put all different kind of ingredients in there, whether it be all different kind of stitches or, you know, anything you want to make up. And then, of course, y'all know with blankets and anything like that, just have at it. Just start designing something. Just do different stitches. One row be one stitch, the next row be another stitch. If you want to do something like that, it turns out beautiful whatever way you do it. It always does. Hey, Samantha Stewart and Affordably Crafty Kim, welcome. Thanks so much for y'all coming by. Becky, the one cinnamon, her last one, I've gotten so behind on everybody. I haven't watched Jennifer in a while. I pop over and try to catch things, but I don't keep up like I should. But yeah, just, and you know, if you wanted to make a solid top, you can put two squares or two triangles or whatever together and sew you some sleeves on, and you have a top. You know, start out doing things like that, and you'll be designing whatever you want real soon. Hooked by Deneen, hello, hon, and welcome, welcome. And Michelle Underwood, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I got some yarn. It wouldn't be a chat with a yarn addict, would it? Oh, I told y'all that I looked at my analytics and they really have gone terrible. But I apologize to y'all for not doing videos and doing things like I should be doing, being on YouTube. You want to see some orange yarn? You might have to get on me tonight, Laura. I've really forgotten what colors I've got in here. Kirshner's has been having some great sales, y'all. Some real good sales. And I never know the prices what I paid. But I think I've got them here tonight. And I don't have any idea if these things are on sale still. I've been real bad this past weekend. I didn't hardly look at any of my emails with all the yarn companies. I was just terrible. Hey, Tank. I love to crochet, is our sweet Tank, Susan. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. Well, I'll try, Laura. I was just looking, and right here, there may be some somewhere. Who knows? Right, Miguel? Who knows? I got a bag of the Oh Baby organic yarn. They had 3 of these little things in a bag for $8.97, and I don't know if that's the regular price of them or whether that was a reduced price. their price on Line Brand is like four something, I think. So I think that's cheaper, I know, than if you just bought them individually, but I don't know if that's their price. Oh no. If that's the regular price on the back free. I don't know if they sell it at that or not. I also got, I'm making this Willow Yarns Jubilee. I hope y'all can see that. This is a cream colored yarn with all that gold sparkle in it. Isn't that pretty? This yarn is 317 yards in the scheme, I say. The color name is Sugar Cookie. And it's number 2. It's 88 cotton and 12%, 88% cotton and 12% polyester. And it's hand wash, lay flat to dry. And this came from Hirschner's, but it's a Willow Yarns, which is Hirschner's sister company. But this polyester in here is all that beautiful sparkle. It's just all through that. And then the rest, and it's a chain spun little yarn, and it's just so, this yarn is what last year I made that duster to wear to my step-granddaughter's wedding. And at the time, my sister asked me if I would make her one. And I said, yeah, it'll probably take me a while. Well, it's been over a year now. I started it, and I messed up the back panel. I know it's not going to fit her. I've got to go back and start over again, but I thought I had enough yarn, and I probably have some of this hiding somewhere, but I couldn't put my hands on it, so I ordered 3 more skeins of this to be sure I had enough. And these were $4.99. And they did put the color here on my, what, besides needing that. Hey, Hook by Suze, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, the one that, Becky, are you talking about the red, white, and blue that Hirschner's has together? Y'all know I get behind in here. I don't mean to not pay attention to y'all, but I get to talking about my yarn, and I was real proud that they had this sale because I needed, this was on sale, I think. I think this is a little higher, or it may not be, because I needed it, so I was going to get it, whatever. Hey, Susan Romanelli, welcome. What I went, besides that, to mainly get was, they had the Cascade Ultra Pima on sale for $7. Hey, y'all. These things are 100% cotton, and they're Pima cotton from Peru. They're 220 yards. That's 200 meters, and it says you can machine wash and dry. I've washed a few small things in one of the little nylon, not nylon. Hey, Lulu's Treasure Trove. I can't get the T's. I've got a bump on the end of my tongue tonight, and it's gotten so big it hurts. We always called them lie bumps. My mom would say, what you been telling? And I promise I hadn't been lying about anything I know of. But it hurts bad, and I go to say something, and my normal not being able to talk. I got a lot of problems tonight, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness. Let me see what this color is. Ice. Let's see if it's got a number on. I wonder if one of these numbers. Yeah, that goes with it. That's it. Ice. That's so pretty. It's the most beautiful aqua color. Yes, these little things hurt so bad. Yes, little eye bumps. That's what Mom would always tell us. We had little eye bumps on. These things are going up to, I don't think I saw the price on these. What am I thinking? Barocco. Their Pima cotton hanks like these are several different places. I saw the new price on them. They were from $10 to $11, $12. Well, now every site, just about 2 or 3 of them I saw were $13 and maybe more, because yarn prices, like everything else, is going up. Either the yarn prices are going up, or I've noticed some of the companies are, some of the yarn has less yardage in it, so they're compensating somewhere for the prices. So, hey, Laura Lee, thank you so much for coming. I think, and this is so soft. This is wonderful yarn. I love it. Let me figure out which color. I think I know, but I don't want to tell y'all wrong. Yeah. This is Primrose. Primrose. I just wouldn't pronounce it. Primrose. But this is the prettiest pink. It's gorgeous. I got a few of those, and then China pink. See all this pink, Kelly? I guess I knew you were going to be here tonight. Hey, Jennifer Simpson, how you doing, hon? I don't know what, I guess I was in a pink mood. I just decided to get pink. So, that was what was in that bag that day. And then the Universal Cotton Supreme, this is the Cotton Supreme DK. I got some of these. They were only $5.19 a hank. They're 100% yarn. They don't specify if it's what kind of cotton. It's just 100% cotton. But this is it's a nice cotton. It's got a little fuzz to it where that Cascade doesn't, but it's this Universal yarns, you know, can't see that sparkly. Anyway, it's Cotton Supreme DK is the name of it by Universal. This color is a dark it kind of reminds me of a real deep teal in a way, but it's kind of got a leaning more green than bluish in persons. It's called Hosta. And these are all, this Supreme cotton comes in, hey Cynthia, welcome, thanks so much for being here. I'm letting my chat go by and not welcoming folks in. The yardage on this, I'm falling behind y'all, is 230 yards. This yarn, the Cascade yarn, it's a DK also. The number 3 weight, I'm pretty sure I'm right. They make one that's Ultra Pima Fine, that's a 2 weight, but this is just their normal. It doesn't say on here what it is, but I'm certain it's a 3 weight as always then. But yeah, there's 230 yards in this universal. They have a 4 weight of this cotton also, but I got the DK. And then just red, they didn't give it any pretty name, just red. Hi Debbie. And then Ashley Sunflower Creative Crochet. Let me stop, go back. Sunflowers Creative Showcase and Crochet. Ta-da! Hi there, Niecy. Freehandly made off. Oh, man. My mouth's getting dry. Oh. Debbie, I said hey to you, Debbie Cullum. I'm not going to try to go back up. If I missed y'all, come back and say hey, because this computer will go crazy when I go to move it. It does that to me. And this is their teal. It's a pretty teal color. Hi, Sandrine, Purple Crochet and More with Dreamy. Welcome. Let me see, I got one more color down in here somewhere. Laura, I'm sorry, it's not purple. I mean, it's not orange, it's purple. It's not purple. It's not orange, it's purple. This one kind of got fluffed out and looks a DK. And it's just purple. They didn't. It's a real pretty purple too. And as I was going around looking, they had their little willow cotton, the meadow, which, let me see if this is 100% cotton. I've had this several times, and yeah, 100% cotton. And it's a, let's see if it'll tell me what, this is a number, it's a 4 weight. So it's a 4 weight, it's just a light feeling. You ever felt a yarn that just, that in, as far as how big around it is 4, but it's just so light. Well, that's the way this yarn is. The meadow was $1.79 each, and they've got, let me find the yardage here in my looking, I know it's somewhere, 103 yards in each little ball. And this color right here is dark cherry. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's a burgundy, but it's got, I don't know how to explain. It doesn't have whatever makes burgundy dark, this does. It doesn't have that kind of, that, I guess the grayness I see in burgundy. This is dark some other way. I don't know how they make it, but it's a real pretty color. Hey Jan, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You made it. Yay! Let's see what other color I got down here. Let me make sure I'm right on this color. Yes, Everglade. Oh, Laura, I've almost got to orange here. Coral Bell. That looks orange in the. That looks more orange in the camera than my camera that it does in real life to me. How you like that, Laura? Hey, Billy, Crafty Floridian, welcome, hon. Good to see you. And Susan Hebert, welcome. I'll stumble all over your name. I'm sorry. And Elaine. Nobody in here. Go subscribe to Elaine. Don't do it. Run up there and do it right now. Elaine's going to shoot us all one day for telling everybody this. And we love you, Elaine. Love you to pieces. Let me get back. I knocked this up. There. I hope I've said hey to everybody. Let's see. I think I've got, that's all the colors. Oh, no, I thought I had Poppy Red again. Isn't that pretty red? It is a pretty red. First time I ever tried this yarn, I had a purple and teal. And wanting this Everglades, it was one, I think that was it was a more darker, but it was it was a lighter purple color, and I just loved it. I don't know, probably made something for Hazel. It's what where half my yarn is gone, make things for Hazel. But I really liked it. It being just a little air and weight 100% cotton. It's a lot softer than any kitchen cotton. It's nowhere near feeling like a kitchen cotton does. It's smoother. It's got a bit of a halo, that little fuzziness on it. It's not an awful lot if y'all can see it, but it's got a little, but it makes it a smoother, real softer feeling yarn. And I really like it. So I just consolidated those bags and throw it well. Got a few little ones still in there. So well, I might have thrown away what I had. I didn't throw it away, I just threw it in the floor. I got a package today because I found a little store that I hadn't been to in a while. And she had some Avalon, my Cascade Avalon, and she only had 2 hanks of it in this brilliant blue, I believe is the color name on this one. There's one of my gray hairs flying around. You would think by now that I would have bought all the... There's a little store out in Texas that has some Avalon yarn. I need to make a trip to Texas, though. She doesn't sell online. But I had a wonderful friend. She was in the chat by Kara Overman that picked some up for me and sent it to me. But this is the yarn I love, the Cascade Avalon. It's a 50-50, 50 acrylic, 50% cotton. It's a full weight. It's And it's amazing that I fell in love with this yarn. Being 4-weight isn't my favorite weight. A 3-weight is more, but if you have to be in love with a 4-weight, this is a wonderful yarn, but it's discontinued, so we yarn like it. I'm trying out more other yarns that are cotton and acrylic blends, trying to find another yarn that I love as much as this, since this has been discontinued. The Cascade Sarasota, I bought some of it. I think it's a 3-weight though. I haven't used it yet, but there was some on sale at Little Knits, and so I've got some more coming. Don't tell Mr. Arn. I think he came in. They must have got through with the cows because he came by. But I couldn't pass it up. They had it too good of a deal. All of this yarn that I showed y'all so far came from Hershey's, but this yarn came from a little yarn shop online. She put a little sticker, thank you, and I forgot even what her name. She has a small shop. I say she, I think it's a she. But there was this one, brilliant blue and treetop green. Is Madonna here? She hasn't shown up. Hey, Amy, Crafting with Amy, welcome. But I got those two because these were her last bit of yarn, or what was showing online. Those were her last two in Avalon. Friends in Fiberworks. That's the name of her shop. If you'll look at your invoice, Karen, you'll find out things. Oh my goodness. And she's in Chandler, North Carolina. I thought it was in North Carolina. Where? And I ordered this just a couple of days ago, and she sent it right out. Is green your favorite color? Jane, am I right? Claptrap. What time is it? 07:19. Last week I told y'all I was giving away these 3 big skeins of this Crochet, G-U, however you, let me see if I can. Hey Leanne, welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. I'm trying to type. I probably will not be able to do that. And yeah. That's the brand name of this yarn. It's a shop down in Florida. But this was, I'm giving this away, and I've got their bamboo yarn I'm going to throw in here with this. And I picked the winner this afternoon, and I'll go on and let y'all know who that winner is right now. The winner, I wrote it down on a piece of paper. A little, hey Laura, here comes your orange. Bree Williams. Bree, you've won that yarn. And if you'll email me and let me have your address, I will get this out to you, and I'll talk to you about, hey Janelle, your internet's been off. Oh my goodness. Well, I got your gift. Janelle sent me a wonderful gift Friday or Saturday. I just got it. She she sent me this cute little crochet journal. I always need something to keep up with my crochet work. And then this book, that's the little amigurumi animals. I can make Hazel stuff. Like Hazel doesn't have any now. Hazel can get some more stuff. They've got the cutest little stuff. Look at that little bee. Isn't that precious? It's got everything you think of in here. A monkey. I won't show y'all everything in here. I just did flip through it the other day. An iguana. She's got an iguana in her classroom. That might be something I need. I need to crochet or something without a lot of parts on it. An elephant. It's got a little bit of everything in here. But thank you, Janelle. I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I got it and I thought, what? But that was so sweet of you, and I do appreciate it so very much. I really, truly do. But yes, free one, and let me show y'all this yarn. Right, y'all see so much of my cotton yarn. I know y'all get tired of looking at the same old. I don't have the names of these. This is some of the Roco cotton I got in a couple of weeks ago. I think the first week I 100 Pima cotton. These are a lot alike, the Cascade, but this is considered a number 4, and it a light 4. I always have considered it, but let me show y'all. There's actually 2 colors of blue, if I can figure it right. Broco cotton has 219 yards in each hank. And I wish I had the color name where I could tell y'all the difference, but the color numbers are, one is 8465, the darker one, and the lighter one's 8490. But there's not a lot of difference in those 2 colors. I couldn't find the ticket on where I got this from. But that's not too very much difference there. Oh, Cynthia, are you having problems? I'm so sorry. You won, Bree. Hey, yes, you won. So if you'll just, my email's down below in the description box of all of my videos. If you'll send me your address, I'll get this out to you. And then I got this coral looking color. It's a flower name. Xenia, maybe. I may be wrong. Let me tell you the number on it. It's 8429. I think I got these from Little Mints. I'm almost certain I did, because they had a sale on some of this stuff too. But I got 2 of that color. But that's about all the yarn. Oh, I've got some more, I'm sure, stuck over there. I'm terrible. I just kind of stuff it back, but yeah, this time just flew by tonight. I guess all of my running my mouth. Hey, Ray. Ray's Yarn Addiction. Leanne, I hope you're doing all right over in Australia. And Diane Conley, I didn't see you. Hey, hon, thanks for being here. Well, I guess we can all say our goodbyes. Mr. Knott's coming in to have a seat. I guess he's going to sit over here and say goodbye to y'all, too. Of course, he's across the room. Hey, Cynthia King. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. I'm sorry. I'm glad to see you, though. I'm glad you stopped by. But I want to thank y'all, each and every one of you, for coming and spending this time with me. I always love it on Mondays when we can get together and talk, or me talk, and and y'all listen. And but I appreciate it so very much, all of you being here. It just means the world to me to have you all to be here each and every Monday evening. Y'all are just, y'all are my, as my granddaughter always says, I'm her bestie, her best friend is these, all of y'all are my besties. So I appreciate you so very, very much. And I love each and every one of you, and I hope you'll be back with me next week. And I promise one day I'll start doing videos again. I got a lot of plans. I've got to kick my family out of the house. Then I'm going to fix up one of my rooms for my yarn room, and that way I'll have room and do some things. Maybe. That's my plan anyway. But I want y'all to know I love you all. I appreciate you, and y'all take care, and all of you have a wonderful week. But you know what you gotta do. Keep coming back, because as long as the good Lord lets me, I'm gonna be here. And we'll see you later.